Sometimes businesses just don't succeed, and unfortunately you have to know when to draw the line and walk away.
Hold on, what do you mean? What's happened?
Well, let me explain. Well, let's go right back to the start.
On EvilGT, we used to have loads of fun. We used to do road trips, to wash cars with a 16 bucket method, clean steering wheels with our tongues out, generally having loads of fun on a YouTube channel with absolutely no pressures.
Since we got this unit, there's been a massive amount of financial pressure. This place costs a fortune. There's loads of other running costs. There's my running costs. I've got bills to pay too. Stresses have been high.
Sounds to me that you are not enjoying yourself.
I don't, mate. I don't enjoy being underneath these cars. I'm a salesperson at the end of the day. I don't like getting my hands dirty. You know that.
So what's going to happen?
Well, listen, EvilGT, as we know it, is no more. Hold on, I've not finished yet. Absolutely everything in this unit has got to go.
And the first thing to go is our absolutely amazing Mark II Focus RS. Fill us in, what has been done to this car?
A lot. For the genuine bonnet, vents and trim, £1,500 including paint. These unbelievable new headlights from EM Tuning were £950. This genuine RS grille was £330 and this genuine RS lower grille was £700. Even these bits of trim below the headlights were £100 each. We had the wheels refurbished, that was £350. New brakes, refurbished calipers, new discs, new pads, that was £1,000, as well as new Sport Contact 7 tyres, that's another 300 quid. Yours truly did the arch liners, they were 150 quid. These front wings got sorted out, the bottom was rusted, that's all been welded. We've had the side skirts refixed and painted because this was hanging off too, as well as these rear arches, they'd started to bubble and rot underneath. That whole lot was about £2,000. The boot lid started to rust in a few different spots, so that all got rubbed back and painted, along with this glass. The old wiper had scratched the glass, so we had new glass all fitted. The whole lot was 600 quid. We got a Scorpion turbo back full system exhaust with these black tips for £1,000. We then had these seats fixed at MTS Cheshire, that was £300. We had Vibe seat belts done at a cost of 400 quid. And not only that, I went underneath this car and absolutely gutted it. It was about a week's worth of labour. What would you value that as, mate?
About 20 quid.
And we must have spent well over £2,000 doing suspension arms, new factory springs, bushes, stripping subframes and powder coating them, all the underbody restoration, all the paint. This thing looks amazing underneath now. But by far the best bit of this car, its beating heart, is its 420 horsepower Collins Performance CP420 tune. This thing is a beast.
That is an absolute fortune for a Mark II Focus RS.
Well, it is, but we don't want you guys paying all that sort of money or even close to that. We want you to pay £3.99 for one ticket from levelupgiveaways.co.uk and you'll be able to win it. I think that's the best for you. I think that's the best for us.
Get over to levelupgiveaways.co.uk, buy a ticket, £3.99, or buy as many as you want, and you can win a piece of Ford RS history done by Ash.
Quite possibly, yeah.
But at least you know a professional mechanic has done the majority of the work on this car, and you could win it for £3.99. We'll even throw in this RS09 OWN number plate.
So obviously that's nothing new, raffling cars off.
Yeah, but is it really the end?
It is, mate, yeah. Everything in this unit, everything has got to go.
What, the Astra?
Well, yeah, it's not mine, but it's got to go.
Even this?
That's going.
Well, it's gone by the looks of it. This as well?
This is Ash's, but this is definitely going.
You've not even finished the Yaris.
Well, I mean, it's nearly finished. I'm not too sure about the Yaris yet, so don't... It's going.
And even this as well?
Well, yeah, but I don't actually know what that does. We're going to Wson GTI to continue this story because there's a bit of a twist to the tale. And a massive thanks to Lou and Ash. Without them two, this wouldn't have gotten anywhere near. This car wouldn't have been anywhere near. Those cars in there wouldn't have been anywhere near the cars they are. So thank you very much to them two boys. But really, it is the end of EvilGT as you know it.
Do you know when you said everything though? Did you really mean everything?
Absolutely everything, mate.
Even that?
Well, yeah. The only problem with that is we need to find like an oil baron. The only person that could fuel it.
But yeah, that KN is up for sale. KNS 4.5 litre, petrol, absolute monster on the fuel. MPGs, forget about it. How much is it worth? If anybody wants it, just give us a shout on Instagram. EvilGT Cars, make us an offer.
There's probably loads on this car that we forgot to tell you about, so there's probably even more money than what it has actually cost us on screen. But there's one thing you definitely can't do, and that is forget how well it drives. Now, we've obviously done a lot of suspension work. We've took it to string theory to see Ben. He's set this up absolutely amazing. The steering's nice and progressive now. It handles beautifully. Doing all the suspension work has definitely eliminated a lot of the knocks and bangs that come with old Fords. Now I know all that sounds like a bit of doom and gloom, but it isn't all bad news. And that's because Mark only said to me the other day, listen, if it wasn't for you boys in EvilGT, this place wouldn't exist. So he's offered me an opportunity I cannot refuse. Without EvilGT, none of this would be here. None of this would exist here. None of this would exist. You obviously agree that if it wasn't for EvilGT, this place wouldn't exist, right?
No, it wouldn't run, it would have fell to the ground.
You must agree, right, that if it wasn't for us and EvilGT, this place wouldn't exist, would it?
It would exist, yeah, it would.
If it wasn't for EvilGT, me and Lee, this place wouldn't exist, would it?
It definitely would not.
And Jamie, finally, you must agree, mate, right, that if it wasn't for us and EvilGT, this place wouldn't exist, would it?
No, definitely not.
And let's not forget that video that did 250,000 views at Performance M. You must agree, right, if it wasn't for EvilGT, this place wouldn't exist, would it?
I don't know, you know.
Why are you being like that, Lou?
I think we would have still been pretty good. Sorry to say.
Rude. If it wasn't for us, EvilGT, me and Lee, this place wouldn't exist, would it?
Utter bollocks. But you have helped us out.
I have.
Yeah.
Like, maybe 99%, 1%.
I'll probably say the other way.
You have to admit that if it wasn't for EvilGT, me and Lee, this place where you're sat now wouldn't exist, would it?
100%, mate, you know, yeah. I think Mark wouldn't agree with it, like, but yeah.
But there is one man in this building that oversees everything, and his opinion is by far the most important. And that's because Mark has identified that if it wasn't for EvilGT, none of this massive empire would exist. It'd still be in like a tiny little backstreet garage somewhere. Ain't that right, Mark?
Isn't what right?
Well, absolutely everybody in this building and next door agreed with us. If it wasn't for us, EvilGT, this place would not exist, would it?
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you have to agree with that, surely.
You get out!
That's a no then. Right, forget what they've all just said. We know that EvilGT's done an incredible job with these amazing businesses, and that's why Mark wants me to do this one last thing for him. But before I continue with the story, we're here at Ultimate Customs. We're getting the Focus RS cleaned because obviously it needs to be like a brand new condition for the new owner. So whilst Caden cleans the car off, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why we're here and what Mark wants from me. But this isn't just about what Mark wants from me. I need some help from him too. I've been completely skint over the past few months, and I can maybe help UC, and UC can maybe help me.
Hold on, so you actually serious about giving up EvilGT then?
Well, no, but EvilGT is changing, as you guys know it. For a while, Ultimate Customs has been running with Ryan and with Harry on their own, and it's becoming difficult to manage. This place is way too busy. And as the other companies have realised, they need EvilGT to make it a success. Now obviously, if you've not already realised yet, these businesses don't really need EvilGT, but it certainly helps, marketing certainly helps, so that's where we as a YouTube channel can hopefully help Ultimate Customs, but then Ultimate Customs can hopefully help me by having a proper job.
Hold on right there. I know what you did in EvilGT and it wasn't much, so I don't even know how you've got a job here. What are you actually going to be doing?
Well, let's go and find out, eh? Obviously, we smashed all the other businesses. Awesome. Bagbrem Technic, Performance M. Now we're here to smash Ultimate Customs. What do you reckon to that? We're going to be able to do the same for Ultimate Customs, aren't we?
Absolutely.
But seriously, why are you actually here? Tell me.
EvilGT needed some pressure taken off the business. It wasn't earning enough money with me trying to do everything on my own. Obviously, I had Ash's help and things like that. I needed some help financially, both personally and with the business. Not only that, Ultimate Customs now is getting so busy that Ryan, who is obviously wrapping cars, Harry, who's also wrapping cars and doing tinting and PPF and all that kind of stuff, these guys physically do not have the time to be speaking to customers and answering phone calls and emails and generally looking after the business. So that's where hopefully I can come in and speak to you lovely guys who want to come and maybe get bits and bobs for your car, whether it be PPF, wrapping, carbon parts, that different styling stuff. It works out perfectly. We can still create our content, can't we, mate?
Yeah, we can.
And Ultimate Customs gets a helping hand from me. The content will be from here. We'll still have decent projects going on. We'll have loads of cool stuff in here. We'll be going back to the stupid stuff that we were doing at the beginning. Professionally, because I don't want Ultimate Custom's name put into like you with your tongue out cleaning the steering wheel. I don't care about any of that because this is the new home of EvilGT, so what could possibly go wrong?
I'm pleased for you, mate. We need to move on to the Focus because it is on levelupgiveaways.co.uk and it's $3.99. Caden's doing an amazing job cleaning it up. It's going to be like better than brand new, whatever that is. You could win this if you go onto the website, put a ticket on, and it could be yours.
So thank you very much for watching today's video. Don't forget levelupgiveaways.co.uk to get tickets on this Focus RS, £3.99, and make sure you come down, say hello, come for a brew, and tell me how many tickets you bought. I'll see you later.
Do these people here, Ryan and Harry up there, actually want you here?
That's a fucking good question, to be fair.
Hold on a minute, does that mean you are definitely giving up EvilGT? So you're actually serious about giving up EvilGT?
I am completely serious, yeah, but, well, not really, no, it depends.
So you're actually serious about giving up EvilGT?
Don't laugh at me.
I can't help it. Hold on. So you're actually serious about giving up EvilGT? What's so funny? Are you serious or not?